NC Piedmont Outdoors presents Camping Tote Gear Loadout.
All right, hey everybody, it's Joe from NC Piedmont Outdoors. I've been doing a lot of these videos for almost 2 years now. Gosh, has it been 2 years? I think so. It's about 2 years maybe when I started. And I've added a lot of gear over that particular time, and I don't think I've ever actually done a video showing kind of what I actually bring, with me when I'm out cooking or camping and kind of what that looks like. So there's going to be some changes here coming soon to what I carry it in, but I figure today I'm just going to go through what it is that I have in my kit. So I needed another, actually a filing tote to have some papers filed in, and my wife got me this one, and she saw the other day that I was using it for my camping gear, and she's like, well, we got to fix that. We need to get a tote for your camping gear, and this needs to be for our filing and files that we have at the house. So yeah, we'll definitely be replacing this soon. But in the meantime, this container is what I bring with me when I'm camping or when I'm going to do one of these cooks, because it has every piece of camping gear that I have in this. So I'm just going to kind of open it up and kind of go through it and show you some of the things that I have. So a couple things, right? So first is the Pathfinder skillet. So I got this a while ago. I've used it in a bunch of my videos. You've seen me use it before. So the skillet itself, it comes with the lid. The handle is on the side here. It can come off. It just goes into these holes right here, and it comes up and it locks, right? So you can always take this handle off if you wanted to, push it forward to lock it. So it basically just comes with the skillet and the lid. So now what I've done, I went out and purchased the broiling grate from Pathfinder. I've got the titanium spork, the TI Pathfinder spork that has the hook for picking up lids off pots if you want to see if they get too hot. So I have that, and I have the small plate. So now what I've done is I've actually put the plate here. I've got the spork there. I've got the grilling plate that can sit in there, and then I can put the lid on top of it, and it actually makes like a whole kit. Now my understanding is that Dave Canterbury may be putting together this to sell it just as I have it here. I'm not sure if he's including the titanium spork. He may use one of his other utensils, but ideally I think he's trying to put this together to be a whole kit with the lid, the broiling pan, and the plate. So look for that probably on his website maybe in 2023. So this is one of the things I use all the time. This is definitely in my box here. So I also have some stainless steel bowls. I don't wear. I think usually when my daughter I think was younger and we'd get her dinners to go sometimes, she would snag the sauce containers. So I have some sauce containers here, and I have this bowl here as well. They're in my cabinet. I'm assuming that she grabbed those when she was a kid and was using them in her play kitchen. So sorry about that, whoever she borrowed them from. But yeah, so I do have some stainless steel and some little sauce holders and kits that I can use if I need to for cooking purposes, whatever. So now I originally have a kind of like an old Boy Scout kind of cooking kit. So again, this is stainless steel. So this comes with the plate, the little cooking pot and lid, the little plastic cup, this small little cooking bowl, and this small little frying pan here. So you've probably seen these when you were a kid. This kind of Boy Scout kit, and it all kind of nests together and it locks. So I always have that extra just hanging out. I haven't cooked in it in any of my videos, but it's possible I could use that in the future. So we'll see what happens. The Stanley 2-bowl cook set. So this is one of the first pieces of gear I actually had. This again, the handle closes and locks, and you push this forward, it locks. It has the lid, the straining holes on it. It comes with 2 cutting boards here and here. I guess I wouldn't call the plates, they're definitely cutting boards. It comes with the spatula and the ladle, and of course this all nests together and comes out, and then you could add these pieces in here. They clip together like so, right? And then you have and you can extend it out. You can put one on one side, one on the other. So this is really, really great tool that nests all together. So it's really a neat piece of gear. Stanley does make a lot of great gear. I was so surprised. But yes, see that all just nests together. And then it comes with obviously the 2 bowls. So I've used this in my Thanksgiving one-pot cooking video that I posted right before Thanksgiving when I was camping with my friend Brody there. So again, so this all just nests together, and it's a great addition to any camp set, and it all goes together. See, and there's the tab for the utensils, and the lid, and then I'll just unlock it, move it forward, boom, done. And there is my Stanley 2-bowl cook set. It's really great piece of equipment. Of course, I have my Pathfinder canteen cook set. Actually, this also came from my friend Brody. He had it, had bought it, wasn't using it really, so he knew I was going to start this channel a while ago. I said, why don't you use this and put this in your video? So yeah, definitely Pathfinder canteen. It comes with the carrying case, and of course it comes with the canteen itself. You just flip this handle, it locks. Locks like that, and you can lock it a little differently so it doesn't wiggle as much. And it comes with the stove, so technically you could put this down here like this, and you could put you could start a fire under there. You can have an S-bit tab to kind of boil water and do stuff with if you needed to, and of course it comes with one Pathfinder lid. So you've seen me, I already had a Army canteen, and I just bought the Pathfinder lid for it, so I've used that in some of my videos, but I've also used this kit as well numerous times in numerous videos that you can see. And then of course the pouch has little pouches you can put fire starting materials or whatever you need in the container. So, and this of course all just nests together. Lock it, flip the handle, boom, done. Put this in, sets in, set the Pathfinder, and then of course the canteen, and of course it has the strap that comes over, and pull it down, and then it clips together, and it's perfectly contained right here. It has the mole patches, right, or the mole system, so you could attach this to a belt, you could attach this to a pack, so if you wanted to carry that, you could anyway. There's multiple options there for that. Another Stanley product here, I have the Stanley Adventure series, right, the Stanley 2-cup set. This is also one of my first pieces of gear that I had. Again, the handle flips over and locks. You have the lid, and it comes with 2 green cups initially, so there'll be 2 cups in here. But what I've done is I've broken this out and kind of made it like my survival kit. So in here I have an MSR pocket stove here. So I've got the MSR stove. I don't think I've used that in any of my videos yet. I can't remember if I did or didn't, but I do have that, and then it stays in that case, and then inside fits perfectly is one of these MSR fuel containers, right? So you could take this, so without those 2 cups in it, the stove and the fuel container. So what I've done is I've got one of these Ozark Trails from Walmart stainless steel cups, and you can just put that in nests perfectly just like that. So I have that, and then I have this scrubby pad that I use to clean it, and I just kind of set it in the cup. Set it in the cup like this, and then it makes like a little bit of a tighter squeeze. So there, see, it doesn't rattle. So it's kind of nice. I've got this strap on it to hold the handles for the cup tight, and then I can just add my fuel canister right in there, the stove, and unlock the handle, squeeze together. And there, so I have the Stanley 2-cup kind of cook set. So I do have this as well. I'll have to do something with that in the future video, just so people can see that I have it and then I actually use it. Next piece of gear I have is the Serbian mess kit. So you've seen me use this in several videos. One of my subscriber friends got this for me not too long ago. This is a really great piece of gear that I've used. Just another kind of canteen cook set. I've also just bought one for him for Christmas, so he got one just like it. So in a future video, I think we're going to have dueling cooks between his Serbian mess kit and mine. But it does come with this giant plastic bowl. It comes with this little cup that you can drink out of. It does come with this canteen. And, of course, there is your cook pot that you would use with this particular kit. Now, it doesn't come with a lid, and that was one of my concerns when I was trying to cook with it in some of my videos. So my subscriber did actually go out and buy me this custom lid. You can find these on eBay. There's somebody that does sell them, so they make these, and it fits perfectly right on top. So it's a perfect lid for this. So this kit is the same to me as the Pathfinder cook kit, right? You have a canteen, you have a bowl, you have a cup, and you have a cook pot, right? So for the most part, right, it's almost identical, right? You can drink out of the canteen if you don't use all the water for what you're cooking. You've got a lid, so very similar. But this kit does come with silverware, so it does have a fork, knife, spoon that all nest together. There's a can opener and a bottle opener here as well, so that is also kind of neat. And it fits right in the side of this canvas bag that it comes with. So I just slide that in there. I put the lid on the bottom like I would for the Pathfinder cook kit, and we'll put this all back together. And like this. And then it locks, and there it is, right? Slide it back in to the case. Perfect. It folds over, and you just snap it in place, and that's it. So yeah, so I just picked this up, and again, it has loops here, so you can put it on a belt. You can attach it to a pack if you want. So nice, really great piece of gear to have in my container. I do have some more aluminum just plates. You've seen these in restaurants before. I just happen to have a couple at the house, so again, if I need extra plates while I'm out, I just keep that in there to use those as well. I do have this nice stainless steel cup from REI. It's about a pint size cup, 16 ounces. So I do have a stainless steel cup if I need it. So I just keep that in my case as well. I also have just a cheap can opener from the dollar store, because you never know, you might need to use it when your can doesn't have a pop top. I've just got this Crocs lighter. Just have it. Just bought it, got it, dollar store I think. So just kind of keep that in there to light the stove or any other thing that I'm using to cook. The Gerber Complete. So got this a while ago. I did break this edge off right here accidentally. But again, this all nests together. So this is a spatula, kind of like a spork and a spoon, and it also has the can opener and bottle opener piece on the end. So you see, I took that off, and then you have the fork, knife, spoon, and you can also put this together like this, and it actually makes tongs. So you can use it with the fork, and you just kind of push it out the back, or you can use it with a spoon. There you go. See. And you actually have tongs, so you can turn these into tongs. So that's pretty cool. So you just slide it out the back like that, boom, and done. And then when you're ready, it all, like I said, all nests together. So you just put the fork with the spoon, and then you go ahead and put this piece like this, and then it all slides in the front on the back here. So you see that? It just all goes together, and you just kind of push it, boom, locks in, and then you have this nice compact set tool. Keep that with me. I do have a wooden spoon. I had extras at home, so I just always throw it in there. You never know when I might need something else to stir, another stirring device. One of my subscribers did get a 2 set of these. So you've seen, I think Dave Canterbury use these kind of spatulas in some of his cooks. So I do have one of these wooden kind of spatulas. I forget the specific name for it, but this is definitely something I will use, and I think have used in some of my videos. I do have the Pathfinder. You've definitely seen this in some of my videos. The Pathfinder multi-fuel camp stove in the Pathfinder bag. You've definitely seen me use this before, but of course I will pull it out for you now. So it does. I keep the bottle for white gas. So if you ever, it is multi-fuel, so I can fill this with white gas if I needed to. The stove itself comes in this pouch. Open it up for you right here. Okay, all right, and this is the stove right here. So you just unhook the cord, you fan out these legs. There you go. Okay, and then here you do have the multi-fuel camp stove, right? So you would put this down. You connect this onto a fuel canister like that one I have in my Stanley 2-bowl cook set. You also open this pouch. You'll see I have this tab that can go onto one of those 1 pound propane tank bottles. So you screw this into here, and then you screw this into the propane bottle if you had one, right? And again, this is an open valve, so you definitely don't want to screw this into the 1 pound propane tank first. You definitely want to put this on here first, make sure this is closed, and then take this once it's on there and screw it into the 1 pound propane tank. And then here's the pump and valve for the white gas container, so you just drop this in and then you can pump it up. again, you'd connect it right to this particular piece. And also, this stove does come with some replacement parts and a wrench if you need to do any maintenance on it and fix some gaskets. And it does come with a windscreen in the pouch. So I'll show you that real quick. Just open this up. Cool. And then here you have comes with a windscreen that you can set up to help block the wind and make sure that your flame doesn't blow out. So another cool piece of equipment that actually came with it. Again, that wasn't extra. It actually comes with when you buy the multi-fuel stove. Right? The bag didn't come with it, but I did find it at when I was at a gun show, and there was a guy selling this bag, so I thought this would be absolutely perfect for holding everything. So this way I can, no matter what I take with me, I can take every component of the stove with me when I'm out and about, and I don't have to worry about saying, well, a different bag, you might not be able to carry your white gas container or something else, but now I can carry everything in there. If I didn't want the white gas container, I could just bring a 1 pound propane container and shove it in this bag as well, and then I have it all together. And like I said, this all fits together perfectly in this bag. Close it up. And do this. There, and perfect, right? So everything I need to cook, every component of the stove is actually self-contained in this bag, so I'll never lose any parts or anything with it. So it's perfect. I do have some pot holders. Never know when you might need some pot holders when you're cooking. And I do have my braided board stove. So I'll just show you this real quick. I have not used this in a video yet. Hook it. I have braided boards here. So I do have this grate. So if I ever wanted to grill something over a little fire, I could set it up to use this particular grate. And I do have this Lixada stove. And this is the one, I'll show you all the pieces. So it does have the piece for an alcohol burner. It does have the grate itself, and I like this one because it's already hinged, right? So this is not the one that kind of where you gotta like piece it together. This one actually just folds. It's got that edge. You'd put the grate in there, or you'd put the alcohol piece in there itself, and then you just slide this pin in to keep the shape of the stove, right? So let me just if I do that just kind of as an example.
All right, everybody, just a quick word from our sponsors. First of all, Slammer Series turkey calls. They're made by a hunter for a hunter. And if you're interested in getting a new turkey call, visit www.slammerseries.com. Also, Aqua Leisure Services, LLC, serving the Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and surrounding areas. If you're looking for pool or spa needs, please give them a call. And Sign Scientists, providing a broad range of services, including wall murals, vehicle wraps, design, print, and marketing services. Regardless of your business requirements, their experts are up to the task. Visit www.signscientist.com or call 919-685-7641. If you're interested in NC, Piedmont Outdoors, or Slammer Series apparel, please visit our store on Teespring. The link is available in the description box.
You'd put this right here, and we just slide this pin in there. Oops. All right, come on. I'm a little uneven here, but there we go. I mean, if I did it right in front of me, maybe it would actually work. There you go. Right, and you slide it in, right? So imagine that you'd either have the grate in the bottom or you'd have the alcohol stove on top there. And there's the two slots where this would kind of fit in, right? And then you could feed, if you were using, if you had the, if you wanted to start a fire in here and use like little twigs and stuff, you could just put that and feed the fire right through there. So that's a pretty cool little stove. I definitely like, again, the hinged one better. Excuse me. Definitely like the hinge one better than the one that is just 4 pieces and you're going to kind of hook it together. I just thought this was a better design to have it hinged. So I haven't used this yet in any one of my videos, but since we've been camping more at the property here, this is definitely something I may do over the next few months. while hunting season ends, and I'm still looking to make some videos and use some different gear, so this may be something that I'll switch up and kind of use just to show you. We do have a nice fire ring now here at the property. So all right, so I just keep this, I keep that little stove because this will fit on top of it if I wanted to cook something a little bit larger. So I just keep that all right in this canvas pouch, and then I just use the strings on the side here to hook it down like this. Perfect. And then I have that. So all right, then the two newest pieces of equipment that I just got and I'm still working through are cowboy skillets. So you've seen Sean Kelly use them, you've seen Dave Canterbury use them in the videos. So I do have two cowboy skillets. So I have the 5-inch size right here, a 6-inch size, a small one, the number 39. So I've been starting to season this particular one right here. So this is something that I've been working on, getting good seasoning, try to add that oil, make it kind of non-stick. So this is really cool. I definitely am going to use this to cook something in the future, kind of to have my own experience with using these kind of cowboy skillets. And then of course I have the larger one. I don't know, it's like 10-inch or whatever it is, I think. This is the number 44, I believe. You can see it's kind of faded there, but yeah, definitely the cool handle cowboy skillets that everybody seems interested in and has to have. So again, this came from one of my subscribers who got these for me for Christmas and said, hey, why don't you try cooking with one of these? So this might be something I'll use in my next cook when I'm cooking up some breakfast or some kind of lunch. But definitely going to try to use these skillets. I think these are really cool, a little cool piece of nostalgia. So definitely, if you haven't seen these in use, go ahead and watch some of Corporal Kelly's videos, and you'll see him cook his breakfast, usually eggs and spam or spam and rice or something like that, and a little skillet. And it's super lightweight. This carbon steel is super lightweight, so these are really good for backpacking and taking with you on the trail because they weigh practically nothing. So a lot lighter than the stainless steel products that I've shown you here today. So, but that's all kind of I have in my again this tote, which will be replaced with another tote shortly. And that's all my kind of camp and cook gear. And then the last piece I guess I could show you really here is I'll just move the camera really quick. Of course, is my Coleman stove. I had one growing up when I used to go hunting with my dad in New Jersey and my grandfather, and we'd always come back after hunting in the morning and cook up some breakfast, usually some pork roll, egg and cheese. If you're from New Jersey or New York, you definitely know what pork roll is. So Taylor pork roll, great breakfast sandwich. Pork roll, egg and cheese on a whole roll is kind of like a cultural staple back where I'm from in New Jersey. But this Coleman dual fuel stove, I've had it for a number of years now, probably at least 10 years maybe, and it's really good. It's starting to give me a little bit of problems, right? It seems to like blow out, get some blowback a little bit every once in a while, but for the most part it's still working fairly well. So I don't think I'm going to replace it anytime soon, but this is definitely the stove that I've used in multiple videos that you can see on my channel. So, but yeah, but that's kind of the gear that I carry with me and the kind of the cook gear that I currently have available to me. I do have another tote with kind of some scrubbing pads, some measuring cups, and those kinds of things. But this is the main thing I wanted to show you, kind of what I bring with and what I choose to work with depending on what I'm cooking. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you got some valuable information. Maybe you go out and buy some of these things and start making your own videos, do your own channel. If you like what you see, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button in my description or on the in the logo in the bottom of the video where it says NC Piedmont Outdoors. That will also help you to subscribe. If you're looking for NC Piedmont Outdoors merchandise, I now have a Teespring site set up, so you can go there and get shirts, hats. And if you also looking for maybe some Slammer Series stuff, go visit Slammer Series Turkey Calls. If you need new turkey calls for this coming year, they also have some merchandise there on my Teespring site. So please go ahead and do that. And appreciate you watching. Appreciate you subscribing. Thanks to everybody for subscribing. We're up to 82 now, so really appreciate the people subscribing to the channel. Hope to get 100. When we get 100, we'll definitely be doing some kind of gear giveaway to those who have publicly subscribed. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll have a good day. We'll have a new video for you soon. Thanks.
Thanks for watching NC Piedmont Outdoors, camping, fishing, and hunting adventures.